Hi ladies, happy Friday and happy pre-Labor Day. It's going to be a long weekend because us at Fraley's are going to be closed on Monday, celebrating Labor Day with all of our family, and we will be at the lake house. And the weather is looking like it's going to be beautiful, so we are so excited. Today I wanted to feature our Kunkies sweatshirts. They are all hand painted by Julie. She's been doing this line for probably, I'm going to say 20 years. It's been a long time that we've been carrying them. She cuts them. We like the tie style, what is it,
tie pullover.
Tie pullover style. So she ruches the little sleeves. One will always be a decoration or a decorative one, a odd piece, and then the other one will always be the self, like the sweatshirt. She cuts out the neck, so it's a V-neck, which I love because that's what I don't like about sweatshirts, because they're too tight in the neck. And then she does the little same ruching on the bottom. So they're great. They wash up, even though they're hand painted. You throw them in the wash machine. I don't put mine in the dryer, but some people do put them in the dryer. They are 80% cotton and 20 poly, so they wash up like a dream. I've got some that I have had for, I know, 15 years, and you don't have to worry about the painted part. They wash up great. So we've got lots of fun fall ones, and then we're gonna move into Christmas. Allie was saying she looked it up the other day, or heard that we had how many Saturdays till Christmas?
I think it's like 16 Fridays until Christmas.
I mean,
and
blow me away, ladies. Yeah. So, but at least it gets you a little bit more excited because it has been a little bit more cooler in the mornings and a little bit cooler in the evenings. So it makes you think that fall is coming or sooner rather than later. So I am going to start with, is his name Theodore? Theodore is a scarecrow, and we have done this. She does a little bit of a variation of it every year. And like I said, she hand paints anything on any color that she has. So every year they look a little bit different. And each piece will look a little bit different. It depends on what day she paints them or any of that. So they're all one of a kind almost. So this is their tie-dyed pullover. So as you see, it is tie-dyed. They are always at 124 in the tie-dyes, unless you get to the women's sizes, and then they are a 134. And the solid sweatshirts, not the tie-dyed, are 120 and 130 in the women's. So this is the blue tie-dyed, and we have Theodore here, and he is priced at the 124 because he's tie-dyed. And in Theodore, I have a large, I have 2 extra larges, and at the 134, I have a 2X in him. She is also great on reorders. Sometimes it may be a couple of weeks rather than a couple of days for her to get them, because sometimes she has to, the sweatshirts have to be processed before she paints them. So anyway, we are happy to get them for you, and she is great on reorders. It just may take a little bit longer, sometimes 2 to 4 weeks, but usually she's very good with us. She loves us as we love her, and she will put a speed on it. So here we have another fall one, and this is in the gold tie-dye, and this is just a great fall pumpkin. And see the little black and white sleeve, and it matches the little black and white kind of ribbon that's at the bottom. At 124, I have a small. I have 2 smalls. I have 1 medium. I have 2 large. I have 1 extra large, 2 extra larges, excuse me, and at 134, I have a 2X. Here is another take on a pumpkin, and this has got your purple tie-dyed, and this sleeve is got kind of gray and black. So at 124 in the purple tie-dyed pumpkin, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, I have 1 extra large, and at 134, I have a 2X. The next one is my twin. This is a spider long leg. So I love it. He is cute on that white with that stark black, and then the orange pumpkin, and then you have your cute little pumpkin there on the back. At 120 in the Spider, I have a small, I have a medium, I have an extra large, and at 130, I have a 2X. And ladies, I have on a medium. Can I wear the medium? Yes. Is it plenty roomy? Yes. But I also do have larges in my closet from them. So I think you can kind of go either way. It just depends on if you want your sweatshirt to be a little bit bigger. And normally I buy mine a little bit bigger. So normally I do buy the large in her sweatshirts, but I'm comfortable in the mediums, if that makes any sense. Okay, the last Halloween more or October is gonna be Ruby. I have one piece left in this tie-dyed. She is priced at $124, and this is a medium. Now we're gonna go into Thanksgiving. So we have this turkey painted on the purple, priced at $120. And in this turkey, I have a small and I have a medium. Then we have the turkey on the cream. This was a new color for them for fall. So this is one of their basic in a ivory or a beige color. So at $120 in the beige or the ivory, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 extra larges, and at $130, I have it in a 2X. That is it for our fall / our October, November. Now we've got Christmas. Here is a new design in this beautiful lavender color or a purple color. This has got your holly leaves, your berries, and your bells and berries. How's that? At $120. And in this one, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, I have 2 extra larges, and at $130, I have a 2X. The next one is a new one for us. This is navy, and these are, I thought they were supposed to be kind of like metallic. I guess they're gold and silver, but I don't know that it's a metallic. Are they a metallic? I was thinking that
the gold is kind of.
Yeah, it is. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but it has your supposed to be a gold and silver combination in a tree, and then we have stars on the back at $120. In the navy, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, 2 extra larges, and at $130, I have a 2X. Here is your tie-dyed green in the tree at $124. I have that in a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, 2 extra larges, and at $134, I have a 2X. We did a pink tree, a little bit different from last year. This is on the pink tie-dyed. This tree reminds me of a Dr. Seuss tree. I don't know why, but just kind of a whimsical, fun tree. At $124 in the pink tie-dyed, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, 2 extra larges, and a 2X at $134. Here's the Santa face, and she does that. We did this last year, but we did it on a purple or a lavender periwinkle last year, and she did the little variation around the face this year, I think, than what she did last year. And then it's got your cute little sleeve there at $120. In that green, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, I have 2 extra larges, and at $130, I have it in a 2X. Believe it or not, this red is a new color for her. In 20 years she's done it. She's never had a red sweatshirt. She's never had a black sweatshirt. And she has never had the cream sweatshirts. So this year she did those 3 colors that she's never done. So we are happy about that. This is a Let It Snow, and here you have your snowballs in the back. At $120. In the red, I have a small, I have a medium, I have 2 large, 2 extra larges, And at 130, I have a 2X. And the last piece is gonna be, I think his name was Ed, the tall Santa. So he has got the stick legs there. How cute is he? And in black at 120, I have that in a small. I have a medium, 2 large, 2 extra larges, and at 130, I have a 2X. So these are our wonderful hand-painted sweatshirts. They wash good, they wear good, and we love Miss Julie, and we thank her for bringing us a great product. So if you see something you like, please call the store at 336-766-7440. We have an $8 flat rate fee. Whether you see one little sweatshirt or you see multiple, we will ship to you for an $8 flat rate fee. So, and you can also make a comment on email, Instagram, or Facebook. I hope you are all looking forward to a wonderful weekend, having an extra day off, and have a blessed one. And we will catch you after the weekend. Have a great one.